We're in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on actual New Year's Day. We're going to take you on a drive down Ocean Boulevard and check everything out. Hi, I'm Carmen, and if you're new here and you enjoy Myrtle Beach videos, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss anything new. And a big shout out to all of our subscribers. We really appreciate you. Alright, as you can see, we have a little bit of a rainy gray day. Thankfully, the rain has let up long enough for us to film, but the rain is supposed to happen on and off today, but it's warm today. It's in the 60s, and for January, that's not bad. For January 1st, we do want to wish all of you a very happy new year. I know many of us are not sad to see 2020 go, and we've ushered in 2021 now, and hopefully we will have a much better year, all of us, this year. It's actually a good amount of people out because this is around 10 a.m. On New Year's Day, and as you can imagine, many people were out celebrating last night. There were lots of fireworks, and the city of Myrtle Beach did have fireworks last night. They had an event at the Boardwalk, and there was also an event down at Market Common. And then some private establishments also had, I'm talking about restaurants and places like that, also had some parties last night. So there was a lot of things going on last night. And I would imagine you'll probably see a lot of people leaving town today. Some will wait till tomorrow, since tomorrow or Sunday, but some will leave today. Some just came in for New Year's and they'll start heading out. But as you can see just by the number of cars on the street and the parking lots, there's quite a few people here. I would say there's definitely more people here this weekend than were here for Christmas weekend. And we also heard less random fireworks last night. Like the city ones you can't miss, they're so loud. But usually on New Year's Eve, we hear fireworks pretty much all night. I mean like till 4 or 5 in the morning. It was funny, at 5 this morning I heard some fireworks, but from about, I'd say 1 a.m. to 5, I don't think I heard any fireworks, which is unusual. So it might have been the rain, because it's been raining on and off for all day yesterday, today, last night, and today it's supposed to be the same weather. We have a cold front stalled. Oh wow, Brian just pointed out that hotel, the big hotel we just passed, Ocean Park, had no vacancy sign. So definitely a lot of people here when you start seeing no vacancy. You can, like I said, tell by these parking lots, like I don't know how well it'll show up, but these parking decks look pretty full at most of these hotels. Someone lost their clothes. Saw some under things there. That's never. Yeah, they had a really happy New Year's. Some Wave Rider still has their little water feature on. It's a little cool for that. I mean, it's definitely great weather as far as warm for winter, I'd say, but it's a little too cool for playing in the water. Once we get down closer to the main boardwalk, we'll probably see a few more people, and it is nice that the rain has let up for now, because earlier today it was pouring. We actually walked in the rain this morning to get our exercise in, and it was pretty much pouring the whole time. So it's nice to see this break in the rain, and I think we'll get intermittent breaks in the rain today. Yesterday we actually saw the sun a few times, but I think today it's supposed to stay pretty much solidly overcast. Quite a few people, and you may have noticed that I typically do not film when it's overcast like this. Sometimes I do, but not very often, because it's just not as fun as when it's bright blue skies. But I really wanted to capture what it looked like on actual New Year's Day and kick off January 2021 with a video that is current and that, like I said, shows what New Year's Day and New Year's Day weekend looks like at Myrtle Beach down on Ocean Boulevard or the main strip. Now we're coming up on Family Kingdom. That's the Ferris wheel you see straight ahead. They are closed for the off season right now. I don't know exactly when they will open back up. They may say on their website, but they usually do. This is not an unusual thing. They usually do maintenance and close down for a little bit during the off season. And then they'll open back up, I would say definitely by spring break, but check their website to be sure. See their coaster. But yeah, they've got all the cars off the Ferris wheel during their maintenance. And then the water park you see over here on the right never did open this season. It's also run by Family Kingdom, and they never did open the water park. I'm not sure why. They were allowed to, as far as I know, because I know other water park type places like Waves were open. They just chose not to for whatever reason. It's called Family Kingdom Splashes Oceanfront Water Park. That's the one that did not open to the best of my knowledge. If you know otherwise, leave me a comment below and let me know. So how was your New Year's Eve this year? Did you do what you normally do? Or did you do something different? Or did you just stay in? We just stayed in. We did do some things we normally do, which is play tabletop games. And we also made a little buffet of snacks, snack food, and had a good time, just the two of us. But yeah, usually we're either traveling or we are usually hanging out with maybe Brian's sister or some friends and playing tabletop games. So it was a similar New Year's Eve evening for us, other than it was just the two of us. But we had a good time. Hope you guys had a good time, whatever you chose to do. I know the events here in Myrtle Beach were scaled back this year. I know the attendance. I saw the Market Common event. They have basically a Southern Times Square. It's a, another Times Square-like event that they have in the Market Common. And I saw that they were only going to have 1,000 tickets instead of 10,000 tickets. So that's a pretty drastic reduction. And that was what the state of South Carolina approved as far as their attendance. The Boardwalk, I'm not sure what their capacity was. I never did see that posted. I'm sure they had some probably safety measures in place as well. And I saw that Conway's event was not approved this year for New Year's Eve. What are you looking forward to in 2021? Leave us a comment and let us know. I would love to say I'm looking forward to things getting back to normal, but I don't know when that's going to happen. So I don't want to jinx it, but that's definitely high on my list for 2021. I know for us, even though we've been able to come to Myrtle Beach and we're super grateful for that, we miss travel, like going to new places we've never been before. Definitely looking forward to that, and looking forward to spending more time with family hopefully later this year. Yeah, all these parking lots are full, so there's definitely people here. They're just not out in this lovely weather, and I can't say that I blame them. Do you make New Year's resolutions? Let us know in the comments. That is not something that we do, either of us. I did not grow up doing that. It's just not something I've ever done. I mean, do I think about what I want to do different this year or better this year? Sure, but I don't actually make formal resolutions. I feel like it's better just to constantly try to improve myself instead of waiting for the new year and trying to do something radically different. But I know different things work for different people, so let us know what you do in the comments. And I also know some people grow up making, New Year's resolutions. It's a tradition, and I totally understand that. So now we're coming up to the main boardwalk area, and also the rain is starting again. Hopefully we can get down Ocean Boulevard before a downpour starts. So we're coming up on Ripley's, believe it or not, and the Skywheel. And I know it's going to be a little foggy over here, but there's the ocean and the volleyball courts and the main boardwalk. We got Peach's Corner. Not a lot of people on the boardwalk today. And tomorrow is supposed to be beautiful, I think. I think it's going to be in the 70s and sunny tomorrow, but unfortunately not today. Still got icicles there on the arcade. We've noticed most Christmas decorations have started coming down already. The city still has theirs up. I see the garland and bows on the light post still. There's the Skywheel, it's running. I don't think they're quite open, but they're probably doing test runs right now. They usually open at 11 a.m. I know yesterday they opened at 5 p.m., but that's unusual. They're usually open around 11, but always check their website or call before you go just to be sure. cars out this morning, maybe people looking for breakfast. I actually expected to see fewer people out this morning just because of people having late nights. The Beach House Bar and Grill has still been open. They open at 11. Olympic Pancake House is closed for the season, just a seasonal thing. They will be back. And right across here, the Yachtsman's on the right. Here's where that new Funplex theme park is going, and they are still actively working on that. It's going to be a small amusement park, and the ocean is just directly to the right here, so it'll be really close to the ocean. But because the hotel's on the right side, I don't think that the rides will have a view of the ocean, and that's one thing that's really great about Family Kingdom. They're a coaster. You can actually see the ocean. I think you can from the Ferris wheel. There's several rides there where you have a high enough vantage point to actually see the ocean, which is pretty cool. There's another view of the ocean here. Seeing vacancy at most of these hotels. We did see that one that had no vacancy, so there's still, most of them are still not at capacity. Actually, is that another no vacancy? Yes, it is. Wow. The Camelot has a no vacancy, and as you can see, that is a massive hotel. Wow. Lots of people here this weekend. Oh, there's Santa. Here just past the breakers, they are making huge fast progress on this new Marriott Spring Hill Suites and Courtyard combo. That's right there, this new structure. It says it's not going to open until 2022, but they are definitely making quick work. Fast progress on that. It's nice to see, especially considering, you know, what the last year was like. It's nice to see new construction. It's nice to see that. It's nice to see that they're building that Funplex amusement park. It's always great to see new things coming to Myrtle Beach. Don't think you'll have too many people using the public beach access today. It's not a good beach day to hang out on the actual beach. Now, it wouldn't be a bad day to walk on the boardwalk during one of these periods where there's no rain, but out in the actual wet sand, I don't think this would be the day I'd want to do that. We've actually had interesting weather the last couple of weeks. We've had some really decent days, but we've also had some bitterly cold, especially for this time of the year. Usually this time of the year, it's not too bitterly cold. Cool, but not like really cold. And we had some cold days. Christmas Day was super cold. And then now we've got some warm days. So the weather's been all over the place, which is not unusual for this time of the year. Got a little Lost Mine miniature golf over here. I have actually never played that course. We've played a ton of the courses here at Myrtle Beach, but not that one. If you have, leave us a comment and let us know how you liked it. We enjoy putt-putt. We find it fun and relaxing. We like to go during the day as long as it's not too hot, because it's usually not as crowded. At night, that's when everyone goes, because, you know, it's cooler. I get it. But and maybe they're spending the day out on the beach, but we enjoy going during the day, like early in the day, and it's not so crowded. Also, since we are passing these public beach access, I'll mention the parking right now is free in the city of Myrtle Beach for the beach access. They pull the meters in the off season. They're down from November 1st through the end of February, and then they go back up March 1st. There's Sea Captain's house. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now and click subscribe so you won't miss anything new. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.